Hey everyone, it's Raven. Welcome back to the Nest. What I have for you all today is I'm going to be updating you on my 2021 savings challenges. I'm doing a total of 2 savings challenges this year, so I will be doing a quick update on those and let you know the progress that I've made. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Alrighty, so first I wanted to briefly kind of explain the savings challenges that I have been doing this year. I do have a more in-depth detailed video that I will actually link above, kind of right above in the little, the little strip right above the video, that kind of explains like the savings challenges. Well, it explains like various different savings challenges, and then towards like the middle endish of that video, I discussed the 2 savings challenges that I had planned to do for 2021, which are the ones I'm going to be updating you on in this video. So I'm going to briefly go through those. The first one is the $1 monthly savings challenge, and this is actually the tracker sheet that I created for it. Essentially, you are going to save daily. It's like a daily savings situation, and you are going to save the amount equivalent to that particular day. So on the first, you would save $1, the second $2, and I will actually zoom in a bit so y'all can see. So like I said, so the first you would save $1, the second $2. Day 3, $3. On the 4th, you would save $4. On the 5th, you would save $5, and so on and so forth throughout the entire month. So that is the first one. And then the second challenge I'm doing, I gotta locate my sheet here because they're behind my May tab. This is the 52-week savings challenge, where you save a certain amount each week. And essentially, once you complete this entire challenge for the entire year, you would have saved up $5,200. So that is the 52-week saving challenge. Now let's go ahead and get into my updates specifically of how I'm doing. So this is actually my April sheet. As you can see, it's behind my April tab because May is here, and I will go through May in just a second. But I just want to close out April. So as you can see, I have already started ticking off, pretty well I've ticked off all of my days for April. This is my April sheet, and you see that I have the 31st actually crossed out because there's only 30 days in April. So let's go ahead and calculate, well, I don't even really need to calculate up, but for the sake of the video and to make sure that my numbers are calculated correctly, I will go ahead and calculate all those days up. But I do have a little cheat sheet here that I actually wrote down like how much I would save in, the given month. So we only had 1 month this year that's going to have 28 days, and that was February. And then you have how much you would save in if it's a 30-day month or a 31-day month. But I'm actually going to go ahead and calculate that up on camera just to to make sure that everybody really understands. Okay, so we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then 30. Alright, so that's going to be 465, which is exactly what I have on my cheat sheet for 30 days in the month. So we have all those tacked off, and we are actually going to put in our total $465. And I'm going to show you all screenshots in just a bit of the savings account that I'm using to keep all of these funds. I will show that to you in just a bit. So that is going to be for April. So April is done and done. So let's go ahead and flip to May. Here is my May sheet. As you can see, 31st not crossed out. Alright, so far I have tacked off all the way through the 8th, and I'm going to go ahead and check off for Sunday. I haven't put my amount in for today, for Monday, because I was filming this video first. So let's go ahead and tack off Sunday, and then I will tack off Monday later today after I do my my savings allotment for today. But like I said, I'm filming this video kind of early, so I have not done my, it's really early in the morning. let's go ahead and calculate up how much we have so far for May. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is going to be, and I'm going to grab just a little random sheet of paper. So for May, that's going to be $45 so far. Oh, and I need to put April on here. April is for, what was it, 65? Yes, 465, 45. All right, got it down. Okay, now let's move forth to updating the 52-week challenge. Let's just see. So I have marked off all the way up to the 30th. So we actually just need to mark off the 7th. Yes, the 7th. And how I actually do these, it's a, like I said, it's a weekly amount that you're saving. So let me zoom in a bit. Let me zoom in. Okay, that's good. All right. So as you can see, you're saving a certain amount each week. So like with week 1, you're going to save 70. That means in this total saving fund, you would have $70, and then you put your date on which you did that. So we are going to zoom all the way down to week 17, which is where I ended off on April 30th, which is a Friday. I put in all of my amounts on Friday because that just makes sense to me. You can do whatever week you want to do, whatever day of the week you want to do. I just am doing Fridays. So all of these dates are actually Friday dates. So we have now surpassed week 18 because week 18, I entered in an amount of $80 into the fund, which would have brought me to a total of $1,750. And I did that on May 7th. Right? Yes, May 7th. So that is done. That's updated. And I don't even really have to calculate because we already have our total right there. It tells you exactly how much. That's why I love this sheet here. It just automatically tells you how much you should have saved in that amount. So let's go ahead and do, no, I don't want to write that on there. I want to write that on here. We're going to say 52 week. 52 week, that's going to be $1,750. That's the total amount, but I actually want to know how much I have saved through April. Yeah, I want to know how much I've saved through April and May, and in a minute I will explain why I'm tracking just April and May as of right now. Just give me 2 seconds. So it's going to be 70 plus 80 plus 90 plus 160 plus 70 plus 80. So I have saved in a total of it's going to be $80. And then in April it was for 70. Okay. All right. And like I said, I'm going to explain in 2 seconds why I'm splitting it up like that, but that's going to be total. All right. For that and then okay. Okay. I know I'm not making much sense right now, but I promise it's going to come together. All right. So now I'm going to insert a lovely little screenshot. I am currently saving this. I'm combining these totals. I'm not doing a separate savings account for each one because ultimately my goal is to save a total of $10,000. That was my savings goal for the year of 2021. Not my overall savings goal, but my savings goal in particular because I'm trying to purchase a house. So I said I need to at least save $10,000 more on top of what I already have and what I will continue to do throughout the year. So I was like, well, I need to come up with a way to save $10,000. So the way that I did it was coming up with these 2 savings challenges. So I essentially said, well, I don't need a separate savings account to do both of these if the money's going to end up together anyway. So I combined them both into one savings account. So I'm going to show a screenshot right now. This is my Wells Fargo savings account. It is the way to save savings. And of course, you know, blurred out certain numbers there. But this shows my account balance as of today at $1,060.03. The 3 cent is likely just interest, because I put straight dollar amounts in there. I don't put any change or anything like that. So let's us go ahead and see if we are actually on track, because that is what I have in there, and we just want to make sure that the numbers are matching up. So, or either if it's more, that's completely fine, because it may be a couple of dollars more, because I do have some automatic savings set up to go in there, like $1 each day. But I basically, what I try to do is I just try to account for that when I'm putting my money over. So in a sense, on the 1st of May, I didn't have to manually put anything into this because $1 already went into it, if you see what I'm saying. So then on the 2nd, because $1 automatically goes in, all I had to do was add $1 to make it a total of $2 that went in on that day. But you know, sometimes your girl be not thinking correctly, and I just put the whole amount in, even though I know $1 already goes in. Charge it to my head and not my heart. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and calculate up how much we should have, and then we will look at what is actually in there. Okay. So for April, because that's all that's in there right now, I'm going to explain in a little bit later where the rest of it went, because we got to talk about, well, where was January, February, and March? That money I moved somewhere else, and like I said, in just a bit I'm going to tell you why and show you screenshots. So just for April, which is when Q2 for us started, we should have our $465, which would be for the $1 monthly savings challenge. And then for May thus far, we should have $45. So total for the $1 savings challenge, I should have $510 so far. All right, let me pull y'all out just a tad bit. Okay, so that's for that one. Now for the 52-week challenge, I should have for April $470, and then for May I should have $80, which would give me a total of $550. Okay, so far to date for Q1, which Q1 started in April, I should have a total of $550 plus $510. I should have a whopping total of $1,060, which, as you see from the screenshot, that is what I have. I have $1,060.03, and like I said, the 3 cent is likely just interest or whatever you may have. So we are on track. Yay! So, and I don't do this type of tracking like every day. I do not. I just don't have time to do that. So I'm essentially probably only going to do this once a week, because I do want to come in and give you all updates on kind of where we are and how we are doing. So essentially to date for Q1, no, I'm sorry, not Q1, Q2, I mean. So essentially where we are for Q2 is we are sitting at $1,060 and 3 cents, which essentially that is exactly where we are, where we need to be, based on, you know, these tracking sheets and, you know, saving the amount I'm supposed to save. So now let's talk about where is the money from Q1. That is the money that I put aside for January, February, and March. So I'm actually going to pull up a screenshot to let you know where we are for Q1, and then I will add the Q1 and the Q2 totals together, well, the so far total, so you'll know where we are in totality. All right, so the screenshot I have here is of my Ally savings account. Now what I did at the end of Q1, which was kind of like towards, I think I did it like maybe the first like couple of days of April, I moved the entire amount that I saved for Q1, which was January, February, and March. I moved it to my Ally savings account because I get better interest over there. And one would say, well, why don't you just do the savings challenge from your Ally account? That would make me have to do a bunch of other things, like several other things. Wells Fargo is my primary account. where I pay all my bills out of. That's where the bulk of my money, like my income, goes to, is my Wells Fargo account. So in order for me to basically change that to where the bulk of my money goes to my Ally checking account, I would have to do more than just set it up with my employer. I would have to, number one, set it up with my employer, and then I would have to go in and change around all of my automatic billing. I would have to go and change all of that, because that is where all my bills are paid from. It's from Wells Fargo. So I would have to go in and change around all of that for all of my bills, everything. So, and some bills are set up with my debit card, and some are set up straight through bank draft. And I just don't feel like doing that right now. So essentially what I did, I just moved all of my Q1 savings challenge amount. I moved that entire amount to this Ally checking account. Well, this Ally savings account, I meant. So this Ally savings account is where I hold all of my sinking funds. So I just made another separate bucket, which you see below. I'm not showing all of my buckets. I'm just showing the one for the savings challenge, because that's what this video is about. So you see there where I have the 2021 savings challenges bucket, and that one is currently sitting at $2,599. Now that is the amount that I saved in Q1. So like I said, I just moved it right on over there, and essentially that is what I'm going to do with Q2 savings. Once we get to the end of Q2, I'm going to move that total amount over there. So the total amount that we have thus far, I'm just going to add here, this is our Q1 amount, so $2,599. We have 1060 plus 2599. That gives us a total of $3,659, and I'm going to add that 3 cents on there just to keep it consistent, the 3 cents. So that is essentially what we have right now as far as savings challenges goes. So essentially that is what we have for the total amount saved to this $10,000 using both of these savings challenges. So let me just add up really quickly to just make sure that my amounts are matching. So we have the total here for the 52 weeks at $1,750, and then January we saved the entire $496. It's gonna be $496. February we saved $406. March we saved again $496. And then for April we saved $465 plus $465, and then the extra $45, that's right, plus $45. So that means that we should have a total, I'm just going to put right here, should have $3,658. And I'm actually beating that by $1.03. Like I said, I told y'all, sometimes I get my calculations off and I add maybe $1 more than I really should have. So as long as I'm either at or above where I'm supposed to be, I feel good about it. So the total we have towards my $10,000 goal, we have $3,659.03, whereas we actually should have $3,658. So we are in the plus by $1.03. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm loving seeing these amounts grow every week and even every day. I just love seeing them grow. Alright everyone, so if you enjoyed this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. I'm going to try to do these each week just to kind of, you know, take you all along and to see kind of how I'm doing with my savings challenges, and also for an accountability factor as well, because I really want to stick with this, you guys. I really do. Like I said, once I get to the end of the year and I have that $10,000 saved plus everything else that I'm saving kind of in the background, it's going to feel so good to, you know, be ready to buy this house. And I'm I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Alright, again, like I said, if you all enjoyed this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you do not miss any more of my videos. Thanks, guys. Peace.